we got these fucking things, and then there's a thing that Acid's gonna be doing. So you know what? Let chaos take the world.
These guys should be easy to deal with, at least.
Alright.
Alright, I'm ready for you guys.
Scratch?
Yeah, you punch, scratch, hobble around, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Scratches your back. Get the roll in. Get the roll in. Those rolls. We do. We do.
Go cards up. Yeah.
Listen.
I made an accident. I made an accident.
Sledgehammer. Are you fucking serious?
This is,
Mostly fine.
Cover your fucking mouth, please, for the love of God.
Move back. We got security, well, that
I'm getting a fucking mask. No one fucking
I've got it.
No, you say no.
Oh, is that electricity? Would that affect me?
Going directly towards that.
Well, conductive. Conductivity.
You want me to roll for it?
Go ahead and roll.
That's a 4.
Oh, no.
It's worth keep your mask fucking on.
Oh.
I'm gonna put my respirator on. Yes, get your respirator on, move from into the
I'm
lab.
feeling fantastic.
So you can at least clean everything up.
Deborah, if you want to go by that
And then
around here for now.
it shambles around the research lab and chases you out of there.
Don't even remember ever joining any of you guys.
Fair enough.
So-
Disposing of it right now. We don't want a bunch of people going in in case there's spores or anything.
Hello. Going around in here.
Yeah.
Hey, Theo.
I
How you doing, buddy?
That's interesting.
Probably not.
Yeah.
That's good to hear, buddy. Is there
This one's mine. You don't have an arm for that.
is there a place to sit down? I feel tired.
Sure,
Yeah, I
we-
remember back that way there was like
I need
a
a
bar
chat
and stuff.
later.
Yeah, either.
They have stairs
you-
now?
Yeah.
We've been over
Either if you want to chill out here, there's a place
there
in
are
the middle
chairs
here.
right
Otherwise, there is the lounge over here to the left. Yeah.
Nice open area. You know. Don't feel boxed.
Just gonna be here for a little bit, make sure they're okay.
I'm assuming they got checked up while they were out with you guys.
We checked them over there.
Yeah. We don't know really what's wrong.
Yeah, at least like look. Train.
Okay. That makes sense.
We're medics. We're not psychologists. It's different.
We do medical stuff for people.
Let's see if I can find Cowboy. He's the closest thing to him. Yeah.
Yeah, see if he's around. I would tell you where the boss lady is, but I don't know.
Boss lady does what boss lady does.
Hello.
I don't even know what this building is. What is this
Shit
used
out
to
of
be?
Beach.
It does.
I feel like it used to be a police station. It's kind of fun.
What you up to?
You good?
That's the first time I've seen you drink coffee, or at least in front of me. I know you drink it all the time.
I drink so much. It's my first cup today, so see how long.
And your last one.
Yeah, aside from smacking you with your fucking
Right now, at least, yeah. Sure, someone's gonna fucking come up today.
Look, it'd be. I think it'd be worse if nothing came up today.
Need help?
So count our blessings that we'll never go
Good
without.
repair. Good. What do you mean you can't breathe? Hey now, hey now, hey now.
As you grab them, you can feel what feels like the faint wisping of breath through them. They are not getting enough oxygen, if barely any.
Hey, get medic.
Okay.
Hey, this one needs some
In and
help.
out, in and out, easy.
They're probably
easy.
faster than me.
Easy.
Where's Blaze? Can you get him?
Mask fucked up or something? Do it.
Where are they? Right over there. Just
Hey now. Hey now. Easy.
I think they can't breathe.
They can't breathe. They need help. Easy. Hey.
I cannot see you. Here it is. Oh my
I
lord.
don't even think she was trying to
I
choke
shouldn't.
herself that time.
Try blinking.
There it is me. Yeah. They're trying to
I
choke
don't-
on their own tongue again. There with their mouth.
You can see that there is. Wait, were you checking?
Neon has dealt with this multiple times. She's gonna remove Acid's mask and make sure they're not trying to choke themselves on their own tongue again.
You remove the mask, and usually where you'd be greeted with a green puff of smoke, there is nothing. Their tongue is
Alright.
fine.
She is going to take her emergency cartridge and pop it into the filter.
As you do so, pause. As you get the cartridge into the mask, you'll notice that their eyes have completely dilated. Acid, as you sit here, you see the world as a blur. Everything has gone completely null and empty. The world's become too fuzzy to the point where the black outlines close in. You find yourself in a vast, empty hallway. You can roughly hear the sounds of medical, the hiss of gas, but then silence takes over. And as you push through this hallway, you find yourself at a door. You look at the handle, you ponder for but a moment, and you reach out. You open the door. When suddenly, a large pressing feeling of air entering your lungs, you begin to have the ability to breathe. The raspiness comes out as you regain oxygen. Consciousness returns.
Somewhere. Okay, easy now.
There we go.
DM note for you, Neb, just so you're tracking, Acid no longer has their free death roll.
Gotcha.
Me when I go into the kitchen and I take a knife to my neck. Anyways.
What?
What happened?
I don't know. I guess it's a gas leak.
Yeah, the gas leak.
Yeah, there was a fucking thing behind you.
I don't
Like there was a thing that I saw that went to.
What are you talking
I
about?
think you're.
There must be a gas leak.
Sometimes there's some gas. There must be a gas leak.
Here, let me help you out. Let me
It should be
help you out.
okay. From what I know, it's not. I mean, at least this like self-replicating strand doesn't seem to be aerial spreading. Like it just feeds on the dead
Oh, what
bodies
happened?
already in.
Research stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'll give it a wee bit. So I won't change that sound to be muffled. On street. Right out. Jace! Jace!
We clean it like
Look what I got!
every day.
Holy shit, you got a crossbow? What the fuck?
Hey. I found it.
Fucking badass!
They don't know I have
You
it.
found
I know
it.
this hack.
Yeah, I
Hey,
got
Derek.
this with. Yeah?
I have a gun.
Well,
Holy shit.
at least he's meant for killing.
He has a
Lucius.
crossbow.
I have a crossbow.
Still, yeah.
What are you gonna do? Stop me? Well, should I give this thing a try? Is there any beans I can try this on?
The fuck you guys laughing at? I'm confused.
Listen, you laugh at the crossbow, but listen, I can take this. You listen, I take this, I strap it to this, I strap it
I'm
to
gonna
my
report
belt,
this to
I
Lee.
aim up, and I.
Oh, it's a grappling hook.
Been reported.
Don't know!
I'll leave it in your hands.
Working on that! Oh, fuck!
We need a few yellow coats taken care of down there. Let me know.
Thanks, Iris!
I'll let you know the moment the boss lady gives you word.
Sorry, it's been helped, mate. Sorry!
Not today.
Hello!
I'm not
I'm-
catching. What are you doing?
Crossbow!
I
And it's
don't
stuck.
feel like catching.
Oh, it didn't expect me to bring me.
Just let go. Just let go.
I was gonna find
Come
something
on,
here, but I
come
was
on,
gonna
Derek.
just let go.
Oh! Oh, fuck.
No, it would've been so cool.
What if he like,
Yeah.
what if he like cracked his skull?
Let go, let go.
He's stuck. Whoop! Oh!
Come on.
Oh! Oh, fuck!
I mean, I have something.
Oh!
One about.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting it. Because I feel like I didn't mean that. Oh.
And you know, the bodies they were twitching a bit, but it was never like full locomotion. But today, when I was
Oh shit, now how do I get this?
one of them got up and started making a bunch of noise. And then
Okay, I managed to get the crossbow here.
so I just ran.
How do I get this thing down?
I'm like,
I was doing some research and poking and prodding. One of them got up and started making a bunch of noise. A corpse, you know?
Opposite side of the hallway.
I'm assuming somebody got pissed off.
No, they did. Stop working. He's still trying to get it.
I'm trying to get it off of the ceiling. It's not like this thing came with a manual. So feel free to send me to Derek Falls.
Yeah, they burned the bodies tonight. I don't think anybody got hurt, so I think everything's fine.
Oh, listen, I'm stuck to the ceiling and I don't know how to get it down.
Are you still stuck to the ceiling, Derek?
I'm not, but the fucking crossbow is.
Derek, are you still stuck to the ceiling?
No, I'm not. Well, I
Are you
made the
stuck
cross.
to the ceiling, Derek?
the whole crossbow is stuck to the ceiling.
No, the line that's attached to the crossbow, which is stuck here.
If I had a rocket yanking on it really hard, I could shoot the rocket up.
Well, I can give it a try. Hold on. I'm sure this will end horribly. No, you fucking you asshole! I don't have the fucking. I'm only off a dear life. Okay.
He's too high up now.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Alright, time for target practice.
Yeah. Woo. I'm trying to detach it, but I don't know how to get down safely. All right, hold on. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
I need an outing. Please.
Ah.
Listen. Grapple yourself all the way up there, and then get a knife and pry out the
stuck
thing.
in the ceiling?
No, but then that'll be loose,
in the
and he'll no. No, he goes up there with a knife, not a grapple hook, just a knife, and he pries it out, and then he falls.
Plus negative, right?
No, he doesn't have. No, I'm not saying shoot another grapple hook. I'm just.
Well, currently it's cut because they threw a knife through it.
Oh.
So now there's a grappling hook stuck over there.
You know.
You owe me a grappling hook.
Where's okay?
Oh shit! You're going to get a message from that one number, and it'll be Derek. Yeah, this is Derek Paul you're sending it me. Derek in the chair where you found him with the prosthetic arms jutting out from behind a circle like a typical Buddha images you see.
Down a bit. I grabbed South's knife and I just
Derek,
what in the fuck is that?
So now there's
What?
in the
It's amazing.
It's gonna come down at some point when the structure eventually gives away and it's gonna kill somebody.
You know what? We need more. We need more holes in our ceiling, guys.
I like how you assume that the grappling hook itself is gonna kill.
Listen, it's okay. We need more holes in our ceiling, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Knowing people's luck here, yes.
Well, you know what? I'll
That'll kill somebody.
So we can use it like a pinata, okay?
It'll kill like a higher up, like.
I joke. It's unloaded. It's unloaded. I haven't put a new grab. Actually, wait, hold on. Hey, come on, have more of that
shit. Can you meet me where acid is? I think we have a big problem.
All of it? No.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I can administer you a dose, though.
I will take a dose. That was fun. Give me a dose. Give me a dose.
Yes. Yeah.
What are you doing to him?
Getting really
Clinical
high.
studies.
This
is research and me getting high.
What is the research? What are you doing to one of the whisperers?
Inject him.
I'm researching side effects of my drugs.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
He didn't die last time? Yeah.
All right. Again, just say when.
Oh. Okay. So now we wait.
That was all of it.
Wow. However long. I think you just injected your own leg. No, I heard that it says you put it near your leg.
It's drawing in air again.
Ah, right. Okay.
Look up to that little beam right there.
It gets you really high. Yeah.
He grappled up.
Derek, I'm sure you could
I told him to
climb up there.
come down a bit. I took South's knife.
I'm not Maverick. Maverick could get it up.
You know what's going to be terrifying? If he can do it again, the injection I gave him is supposed to help with stealth and make you like less perceptible to the eye, the naked eye. So if he goes to the roof and then disappears, we may never find him again.
Less perceptible. Are your atoms just gonna like?
Listen, I think it's just fucking watch this shit. Listen, you just.
Are you okay?
Where'd he go?
No, actually.
He stealthed.
I'm right here.
Where the fuck did he go? What the fuck?
Oh!
I was startled. I was startled.
You were startled. Fair enough.
Unless he's over here.
Head of security, you got startled. It's only fair that you swim.
What do you need to? I'll make sure.
You knocked him out. Your punches are fucking strong, Ezra. You probably just knocked him out.
I will note down that the drug does not
There he
increase
goes.
your resistance to being knocked unconscious.
Please note down in these words. Does not help against getting knocked.
Oh my! Whoa!
Okay.
Oh,
I'll write that.
Why did my head hurt? Oh, wow! Oh, shit.
Observational notice reports that subject still gets their shit clocked.
They still get their shit rocked.
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh, he's fucking him.
All right, Derek.
I saw.
How are you gonna?
Whoa! Why was that
How are
so?
you gonna get back?
Did I just wake up? Mike, oh man, everything's fucking wild. Where's my cigarette? Oh, there's my cigarette. Listen. I'll I just, oh yeah, shit.
You're gonna fall.
If you want my plastic chair.
Oh man, listen,
so what's up there?
I just saw two dickheads arguing again. Why do I keep seeing these dickheads argue? It's just two, I don't know, they got like tails.
That.
I'm just imagining Dante being
How are they? Okay, what are they?
I don't know, I go, hey dickhead, and then I woke up.
You went into. Oh my god. Bruh.
What?
So we just get
He said that he was dreaming
Right,
dickheads with tails arguing with each other. And
I can send him back there again with my gun.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
He was talking about you fucking sent him to the
Whoa!
What the kind of magical punch do you fucking have?
It's because I have my armor. He also smokes weed a lot too, so if he was still kind of high.
And just got injected with a bunch of drugs.
That too.
Last time
That too.
There you go. A lot too, so if he was still kind of.
Is magical. Also, there was a floating lighter last time that he was injected.
I want to ask you a question. What seems more likely?
I'm sorry. You know. Hey, we're a team, Ezra. Okay.
I want to ask you what seems more likely, that he does a bunch of drugs and hallucinates things, or that he is passing out and going to another realm of existence.
Fuck.
I mean, that's kind of what I do when I'm high too.
Like,
He doesn't believe in magic.
Whoa!
Magic is not real.
Whoa!
Unless we're talking about the magic of friendship.
Magic
you laughed like that.
No, it's because I know someone who would hear that and they wouldn't.
You're right.
For saying that.
You're right. Magic is not real. Magic.
Yeah.
Magic isn't real. Whoa!
That is.
Yeah.
Are you fucking?
There's everyday magic, you know, like reading a nice book after a hot bath, or you know. It's magic. You know.
It always breaks into
Never believe it's not
Wait,
real.
hold on. Hey, Remy, can I get you in Whisper 2 real fast?
Jeez, man.
Aye.
How are you doing, Leo?
So, if I were
I'm
to
doing pretty
throw
good.
up, he doesn't actually throw up, but it just, if anyone can see Mana, he just throws up Mana. But Remy's just fucking crying on the ground. Alright.
This is supposed to make you less perceptible to the human.
Fine.
It's not.
It's
He's
fine.
human flesh. He lives in the 3D reality. There's no
Fine,
way,
fine.
you know.
Oh, fuck, mate.
There's no way any drug can do that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dude, there's nothing there. Matter of fact,
I don't want to catch any of
would
this.
anyone here see that?
No.
Okay, you just see me just nothing
Jesus
there. There's
Christ,
just,
man.
he's just, it looks like he's crying.
It's meeting time.
I don't know what drug you give him, but at least have like counter drugs, you know.
Oh my, I'm fucking. I'm high. I'm high as a fucking kite.
Do you know what? Do you know what
I
finasteride is?
don't know what is finasteride.
It's anti-bald medicine.
Oh, Lord.
Remy, you've given me a horrible idea. So you know how Derek's canonically bald? Should I put like strings of hair? Oh my, oh fuck.
This is just tobacco, I no weed.
Oh, I smoke weed all the time, but this is something else, man. I'm fucking. Whoa. Woo! Woo! Oh, mate, trust me. I got the good. I got the good stuff from.
Who put that there?
Oh.
Was it you?
Dude, that's so strange.
You should go look at the mechanics. Gotta be strange nowadays.
It's fun to say, isn't it? Finasteride. It feels good.
Finasteride.
Finesse the itch.
Yeah, it sounds like finesse, doesn't it?
Or.
Finester.
Five, six pizza bears.
Oh my god.
Fred Bear. Fred Fazbear.
I'm fighting.
But there isn't a name.
Freddy
so.
Fazbear.
Freddy Five Guy.
Holy shit, Derek.
Wah!
Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear.
Python, let's look at that after the meeting, okay?
No.
I'm so fucking on.
Cool.
Oh. Huh. Interesting.
Man, you gotta like pay.
It seems like somebody's cat got a hold of their phone or something.
Oh.
He got a researcher with a drug that he consented to. Okay, so that's why he's so high.
For research purposes.
Why? It's all
there
for
you go.
research. I'm allowed to go.
Do you please tell me you at least have like some kind of like counter or something
No.
to the drugs that you're having?
He definitely doesn't.
Okay. Thank you, Cal.
Yeah, but if that's the case, he's gonna die. Then.
And the message just got deleted.
I gave him a bunch of finasteride.
I have a feeling someone just really sat on their phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Phone. Okay, so it was nothing. Okay.
Okay, so nothing to actually worry about.
Who sat on their phone? Who did it?
Mushroom zombies. It was me. I
Oh,
sat
did
on
you
my
do that?
phone.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was me.
That's like sign.
My bad.
Understandable. Okay. No, it's okay. It's not like we were about to make the entire hall panic over that, you know.
Okay, well, mystery solved.
Break it though.
Mystery solved. So nothing to worry about.
I'm joking around. It's not.
Oh my god.
Chase. What was the reason?
I'm so.
No, come here. Come here.
Everything is melting.
You're still in the chat.
I'm sure we've met. Concubines now, that's crazy.
What? Yeah, I guess.
Wake up.
What?
It's coming down.
I figured.
Waiting for us to let's hold off on names for a bit.
Good evening, Whisperers. I hope we are doing well. It's good to see all your faces. We have some things to discuss. Some things that I don't think have, respectfully, sunk in yet. And that's fine. It takes a couple times to drill these kind of things in your heads. We got a lot of work to do today. There will be some missions that, I believe I overheard something to do with Ven, and, Wrench over here has some missions for you to do as well. We will have work to do. But before that, our enemy, Victor Strange, once upon a time, used to be our ally. The man would only come out of the shadows when you needed him most, when you were at your weakest, when you were begging for something. He would use that opportunity to take what he wanted, what he felt he needed, and used your weakness to fuel his name, his empire. Some of you in this room have fallen to this empire, are scarred from his rule. And I am no exception. I lost my mother to this man because I made a deal with the devil. And the reason that Victor Strange came into our view and why we had to deal with him so abruptly, so soon. It's because a lot of you didn't know how to keep your distance. Because he enticed you. Feeded words that you wanted to hear. And that's what he was good at. Was giving you what you never had. What you felt like your leadership couldn't provide to you. What you felt that District Zero should have given you. He was good at making you feel like you should have had more. Be it a family, a second chance. But it always came at a cost. The Victor Strange that we once knew is dead. We killed him. And he is no longer a problem or a person that we ever have to think about ever again. His body is rotting over a ledge somewhere deep below District Zero's ground. I saw this with my own eyes. I watched his body burn and drop. That whole place crumbled in on itself. We don't have to worry about that man ever again. But do not be mistaken. There always needs to be a Victor Strange. There always needs to be someone in his place. And someone did take his place. Be it if it was expected or not, or a part of a grander plan. This person now is Victor Strange. And the work that they do, and the efforts that they provide, feel, at the worst times, very similar. And they will be very similar. And the reason for this is to keep us in check. To keep our enemies in check. To fuel a title. A nightmare. Something that you tell to other whisperers to make sure that they stay in line. The boogeyman. But the thing that we don't have to worry about anymore is that this man won't be looking to rule District Zero, won't be looking to create these monstrosities, won't be looking to change it into his empire of metal, to upload himself as a god amongst us all. That was the man that we were dealing with. The person that has taken his place is far from that man. So I hope to think. I put a lot of faith into this person because I have to. And I now have to ask that of you. But sometimes, some of us make mistakes and repeat a cycle. Wrench, do you have a knife? And no one in this room is exempt or free of the rules that we live by. You wear green, you wear my colors, you wear my logos, you are a part of this family. You represent everyone in this room. You represent every outpost, every green of coat, Every person that dies, survives, that prospers outside this house, you represent them. And I represent you. I represent the Council of Nine. I represent the Whisperers. I am that whisper that you hear in the night. And you are my army that follows me into battle. No matter what that cost is. But there are some out there that just overrule all of us. And I ask you, I beg of you, I plead, not just as your leader, but as your family, as your brother. If Strange comes knocking, tells you not to do something, you ought to listen. You ought to obey. And if this happens again, there will be no second chances. And it is not a threat. It is a cry for you not to get yourselves killed. Millie, I know you are listening. And whatever family members you have corrupted, twisted with whatever metal you decide to put in them, that whisper that you hear in the night, hope. Blood. For blood. Oh. But no one is free of our rules. And if I have to take punishments for you, then you know there's a fucking problem. Cairo, if you would. Remember this. Please. Those that wear yellow are our enemy, and that's the only enemy we have. Do not make an enemy out of our family. Thank you. Gather your teams, Wrench.
Pick your team. Onslaught, Cyrus, Cairo, and myself. Up here, please.
Thank you.
Make sure they're properly briefed on what you're trying to do.
I was gonna brief them when we left. In fully.
As for the rest, how many of you are aware of our lawyer friend, Buddy? Oh. Yeah?
He sold me $10.
I think it's about time we stop ignoring his plight. Considering the fact that he's currently surrounded on all sides by tigers and their influence. With some of the information that Pill brought to me earlier in the last couple of weeks, I've, based on his information, I've sent scouts out into the areas surrounding the network and the tiger territory bordering that place, of which there have been a multitude of reports of civilians being forced into menial labor or servitude for the tiger grunts that occupy that area. Some have been sighted happily working their days away. Promises of better treatment and protection from tigers. There have been others who have chosen to rebel against the large occupying fort. But that's up to you. Some of the techies that were sent out intercepted radio signals from families that were separated from the civilians. And the stronger, more adept members of the populace have been threatened into servitude at the cost of their loved ones' lives. I want this to end, and through that vague intel that we gathered, that we bartered from the scrappers residing in the alleyways and dark corners of those zones, our scouting units have uncovered the basis for a forward operating base that, from the photos that were taken already, seem to be prepping. I can only assume they plan on targeting the network, given its close proximity. All of you know tigers and their psychotic behavior. And they don't care who they fuck up, who they choose to rob, mug, and murder, so long as it's not their own colors. There's also been sightings of Whispers being held hostage. I don't know the number, but it's more than just a few. If this newly propped up FOB is left alone, it'll eventually render a threat against the network, and soon enough it may spread to our recruiting operation. It could go further into the Whispering Oak, and suddenly we have a more direct war on two fronts, quite literally. What I want to do is to eliminate all tiger presence that has been sighted within this zone. Meaning, the people I send are going directly into tiger territory. It won't be the front lines, but you will meet heavy opposition regardless. With Frank's arrests and subsequent dismantling of the main outposts, grunts have been busy, especially with our inaction in their areas. Our plan right now is to push as far as we can into tiger territory. Reconnect our outpost with the recruitment center, the train yard, and get Buddy out of Dodge. Now tell me, who's up for knocking down a couple tiger heads and getting our Whisperers out of Dodge and the civilians out of harm's way?
I might.
Who the fuck was Buddy a favor? Perfect time to nice.
Do it.
I kicked it. No. Do you want him to come in?
Who?
The one that you know. There's that one fella who comes around. The big backpack.
You're sending us is just as exactly.
You let me know.
If he's here,
Well,
yeah.
It's in Tiger territory too. So we're gonna meet opposition anyway.
Love to help, mate, but my balls are still hurting. An officer stomped on him. Uh-huh.
I have two operations planned. The first
is going in the shitter.
On.
Ah, excellent.
May I say
Is
something
the
real
first
quick?
part more of the stealth version?
I have secured an outfit from Tigers that I plan to use later, but I would like to try it out now. Let's see if it'll work.
Sure. I mean, there's a Tiger affiliated. Anything else, and they're likely to shoot you on sight.
Understood.
Step up.
And you get a text from that well-known number. I'm here.
Murte, can you go get...
That's better. Greetings. How can I assist? Weirdly empty. I have a welcoming party. Shame. I get in the right voice, right about rats. That's better. Greetings. How can I assist?
I know,
Are you the welcoming party?
Yeah, for now. I'm gonna need you to come over here.
Radio.
Minutes.
me.
I have a question for you. Last time we met, we made a request to see if you could scavenge any of the flamethrowers that the Tigers use. Is there any progress on that?
Yes, just a bit. We managed to find a couple of damaged containers. A couple of... Good. We managed to scavenge a couple containers. The fuel tanks have been detonated. The main apparatus is scorched, but there are components.
What we were looking for, I wasn't expecting to get the thing in working order.
You can at least get the parts that you can, I don't know, have the more technical-minded take a look out of it. Yes.
You'll have to speak to Wrench about payment for that sort of thing. I'm not appraised of the current inventory.
I'll do that. May I be able to speak to Wrench? I have info given the situation.
Yes, we need a moment first.
Let me ask. Wrench, are we good? I don't think he heard me. I'm gonna explode.
What happened to the beds?
Give me 1 second.
What did you say?
What happened to the beds? The Magitech ones.
We talking about in here? We had a scuffle over the place a very long time ago. You're not around anymore.
Right. Useful little items.
They do wonders, yeah. Which we still had. We managed without them.
Still, saved our lives. The only good thing that they really did.
We have a more robust team of medical experts now than we had back then, so we offset each other.
See. Still, I've heard good things, at least recently, about what you've all done. Word gets around, it spreads. That's why I came here in the first place.
Excuse me?
Right deal.
Excuse me. Hey, buddy. Fucking lost it. You got a bigger backpack than me. I don't fucking see that often.
Wrench.
What?
Oh, I remember this guy.
You remember the talk we had with them about the flamethrower components?
You'd have to bring me back up to speed with that.
We asked to see if he could scavenge any components from the flamethrowers the Tigers use in the front lines. Apparently he's managed to get some.
Not me, my allies, but I speak for them. But that's something we can talk about a different time. Regardless, we need to talk about the thing that's more pressing.
Excuse me, Karen.
What's pressing so much?
I take it that whichever you sent me about the location, civilians are held. A decent amount of them. They've made demands to various different people. Me as one of them. They have civilians hostage, and they will be performing executions if orders and demands are not met.
I'm vaguely aware of their
Please move to supporting
dealings
comms
out
1.
there. I'm sending
Ben's
a couple
group should
teams
be
to see
down
if we
here.
can secure more civilians, as it were. Most of the information we did get from some of the scrappers affiliated with your faction, luckily enough. Hopefully, I'll have good news for you to embark on.
That's good. Push come to shove, I can try to provide assistance where it comes, but if my scrappers were the ones who originally contacted you, it's good to know. I sadly haven't been able to get said messages from them. We must have managed to get a line out before comms were cut.
Reminder, only Ven's team should be down here. If you're not on Ven's team, please get the
Okay.
fuck out of this VC and up and...
I'd say you're free to stay around for the purpose of our security. I will have to ask you leave for the time being.
I'm fine with that.
When my whisperers secure the civilians that are out there, I'll let you know.
Howdy, honey.
Alrighty. I look forward to good info. Good news. On your thing, I will try to return here next Tuesday.
Okay.
And we can talk about
Meant to be up here?
trying to get things fixed.
Yeah.
Wish you all luck.
Okay. I'm gonna open
my window.
quick. Give me just shit.
Which are we running first?
AFK, so.
Oh, okay.
We running the researcher one?
Yeah, we're gonna run the researcher one first. I need to ask you something about yours, Kuro. In just a second, once I get this map open so I can just get things rolling.
Put everything on charge today.
Picking me. Oh, fuck.
Come on.
Do we need to? Do we need to?
Yeah. I'll be back in a
We
bit.
are gonna get. I am gonna get my ass kicked. I know it.
I'll be back maybe second or third. mission.
Do you remember that there shouldn't be much talking in these channels? Keep it to like if you need to ask a DM something, please keep it brief and short. Once you are in the other map, whatever space there is to line up against, please do so, and do not talk while DMs are explaining stuff. Thank you.
Alright, you guys can request on me as soon as you're ready. The map is open. Please start requesting on me.
Please start requesting on Remy these sirens. We can get through this as fast as we can. We have quite a bit of things to do today.
This should be the fastest one. We should be able to breeze through this. So please pay attention.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone, please keep requesting. Focus on moving to the other map. Once you get that request sent, then you can kind of talk to each other while you wait. Focus on getting the request sent first.
Wait, is this the
like more unhinged?
I don't know. I don't know what map you're thinking it is, so.
It is Oh, no. Never mind. I thought it was another map. I do like this map, though. It's pretty cool.
It's new.
It is. We use this for the,
Yeah.
the mall?
So I heard.
Yeah. Oh, is this the one you were going to use?
Oh my god. Kaz.
Yeah.
Guess
It's
what?
new. It's new.
What?
Fuck you.
Damn.
What the?
Cam, what the
Please
fuck?
gather
That's
against
so
the back
mean.
wall
Okay.
once you spawn in.
Yeah, get up against back wall, please. I want to keep this again. I'm gonna keep this as quick as possible, so that way we can keep breezing on through. This one should be an easy peasy mission for us to organize. There's some simple little instructions, some little pathing, and a little bit of exposition we're gonna give here, and then we should be good to go. So let's get it rolling. Please, for now, get into Tiger NPC models, just the basic ones. No scavs, no fangs, nothing, just normal Tiger NPCs
grunts,
for now.
please. If you don't have the model, I am changing into it and turning on my cloning. We're turning on my cloning male model if you do not have it. And the female.
All right. If you're not in here, we'll just catch you up once you are in here. But let's get started. I want everybody to follow me here. I'm going to run you through the mission real quick. It should be a pretty quick and easy, simple one. We're going to come over
Really
here to the
quick?
teleports. Yep.
I wanna pick the researchers just because
Okay.
that role
Yeah.
is
Do
signed.
that real quick. Sorry.
So if anyone wants to play a little researcher, come over to me, please. Alright, hands up.
Hi, how are you?
Over there, Neb's over to the left of the sign.
No, not that.
Okay. This is a
Hmm.
perfect number. So all three of you will be the researcher. I will get into the model.
Sorry. I'm gonna get them the models, and then we'll start walking through.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink of water.
Yep. You're good.
Okay, it's these boys.
Yeah.
Wait, did you want me to be one as well? Or?
Just
just the three. Sorry. And Muggs, you will be staying with this group. Oh my god, you're behind me.
All right.
Alright.
We're gonna take the train teleport here. This is where the cast is gonna start. Just follow me as the little bird, so you can get a good idea of where we're going. We're gonna walk
Train teleport.
out this way. I know this is a little windy. Try to keep talking to a minimum, please. I'm giving out instructions. You're gonna take these weird corners into this hallway. I know it's a little like left, right, left, but this is gonna be important later, so please remember this direction. And you just follow this hallway all the way through. In the first section by the train, we're gonna have like 2 tigers patrolling that are gonna walk towards this hallway. In the main first part of the hallway, there's gonna be combat with tigers, and when we get to this hallway break point, we're going to make sure you're following me, the bird, not whoever is running way far ahead of everybody. When you get to this break point in the hallway, we won't have any more spawns, and we're gonna let the cast kind of re-enter stealth here because there's going to be a little cinematic scene as they sneak down the next part of the hallway, okay? So we will then let them, they're gonna stealth down this way, and as they get close to the end of this hall here, we're going to have one of the researchers out by this staircase with 2 tigers, and the tigers are going to make a scene of executing that researcher because the researcher is too tired, complaining about, like, I can't work anymore, passing out, that kind of thing. Dan, if you want to be my researcher that dies here, after you die, you'll just go invisible for the next part. And then I'll have Whisper. Dave and Sun, when it comes to this part, I want you two to be the ones here that are roughing this guy up and killing him. The Whisperers can then either decide to engage these 2 tigers and kill them, and that's fine, or they can follow them. The 2 tigers will then lead to the apartment where the rest of the researchers are. And we can just have a couple tigers around in this area, patrolling around. Try not to stare directly at the path we're going, so they have a chance to sneak through if they want to do that. But I imagine they'll just probably do some combat here. The path we're going to follow is just straight back here, across this little railway area. We go all the way back to the end of the fence and turn left and take the elevator here. After the elevator, it's just the first door on the right is going to be the researcher room. So the researchers plus Muggs' character that's getting introduced are all going to be in here. This is where the Tigers have been forcing him to work. Players will fuck up the Tigers, rescue the researchers, and then it'll be a fight back to the train. So I kind of want just one life for most people on the way here, and then the real bigger combat interaction of this is going to be on the way back to the train. That's going to be the the beefier part of this mission. Yeah, April?
I might need to get food and water. I'm thirsty.
Doing the complaining, being a complaining scientist.
We picked somebody who's going to be Dan.
Ah.
Yeah.
You already have enough scientists?
Yes, we already picked the scientists. So Muggs and researchers, you guys can stay in here. Actually, yeah, no, that's fine. Let's have you guys actually, Muggs, you don't have to do this, you can be exempt from this, but the rest of you, I'd like you to be Tiger NPCs until we get to that staircase point where they're going to kill the first researcher, and at that point you can make your way back up here and become the researchers, just to help with little NPC numbers. I think it's a pretty simple mission, yeah, I think I'd like to have a couple civilians. Can I have like 3 or 4 people that I can pick out to be civilians? And you please have a model on hand that's good for being a civilian if you're volunteering. Okay, 8-Ball, you can do one. Rose, did you say, or do you have one? Are you raising your hand? Okay, yeah, you can do one. Sergeant, were you volunteering as well?
If I have one.
Okay.
I think I need to be here, so no.
Yeah, he could be here. That's fine. If you want to volunteer to be one of them. So you guys are going to be where the scientist gets executed. You guys can watch, or be, gawk or whatever. You guys are there in case they kill the Tigers. If they communicate with you and are normal about it, you can give them instructions on hey, I've seen the Tigers back this way. They kind of been holed up in that building over there, and it kind of points them in this direction a little easier. So for the start, be the Tiger NPCs, and then when we get to that section again where the Tiger gets executed, we will have you guys swap to the NPCs. Other than that, pretty self-explanatory mission. Any questions real quick?
Sorry, whereabouts will the local NPCs be? Sorry?
It'll be...
Where will we be standing?
It'll be out in that area by the staircase. When this scientist is going to get executed, it's kind of in this main plaza area. You guys can just kind of feel yourself around there. You can be hiding, you can be watching, you can jeer or cheer or whatever you feel like doing. Yeah, just around here. Yeah. But yeah, should be pretty good, pretty short, sweet. So with all that, let me have everybody in Tiger NPCs, and we're gonna go back to the start and take the train teleport again.
Yeah, it's just grass.
I don't like it. While we are putting everyone in places, for some context for the researchers, you guys were heading over here to collect some sort of material, and on your way, you were kidnapped by the Tigers and are now being forced to make drugs for them. So keep that in mind, everyone.
Alright, Leon and Fivehead, I'm gonna have you guys be here at the start, just here or here somewhere where the cast can easily see you, and then you will be backs to them and walking this direction, so you're leading them to where they're supposed to go. Walk nice and slow, talk like nice and loud. You can mention, you know, all right, it's clear over here. Let's go meet up with the other group or whatever, right? Make it obvious so they know to follow these NPCs to wherever you're going. The rest of you, I'm gonna have you just scatter anywhere in this hallway, all the way down to the break. So you could be near the start of it. If you are near the start and the other guys catch up to you, you just join them, walk with them. But try not to be past the second doorway in here. You could be in the big room here, but don't go into the second hallway. Just in here. So that way, once they finish, we'll give them a chance to do medical rolls, and then that's when we will set up the next section quickly with the scientists. We'll have everybody swap to the civilian and scientist model, do the little scene of the scientists getting executed, let them decide if they want to sneak or kill the Tigers and talk to the civilians. Easy peasy. Very simple mission. For this hallway, try to, you know, spread out. We're going to have like a cool little hallway combat scene. Probably just 1 or 2 lives, just kind of depending on how quickly they're pushing through the hallway. So we'll kind of decide in the moment, but no more than 2 lives because we want this to keep moving. We want them to feel like they're pushing forward in this mission. In the plaza, I only want the 2 Tigers that we mentioned, and while those 2 are doing the execution scene, we're gonna have everybody move over to the apartment where you guys will be in the hallways, guarding the elevators and stuff like that. So then there will just be 1 life because it'll be pretty cramped and they'll fight their way up to the researchers. And then on the way back, go down easy, do quick little fights, go down to gunfire easy, make it feel like they're kind of carving their way out. Easy deaths, but lots of them. Okay? Any questions?
Oh, Remy, you want me to go get player stats real quick so we can speed this along?
I want Durdley to go do it because I need to ask you a question about your mission real quick while they're doing that.
Yeah.
I can do that, Remy, but after that, are you good on DMs or do you want me to be here? Because I might go help someone with something. It's fine if I can stay here if you want me to.
Are you gonna be back for the next mission?
Yeah, I'll be back.
Okay, that's fine. I'll send Kuro down there afterwards then. Or Kaz. Yeah.
I can go get player stats. I can do that right now.
I will have you... I'll have you do turrets if they go guns live. Only if they go guns live. And do the shitty turret, okay? Not the fancier one.
Hello, players. I'm here to collect who and what you do. So, if all of you are ready to let me know. Start with you, Dondrain.
Hello.
Remy, do you want me to accept invites?
Alright, Cairo's a medic +3, defender +1. I have not conducted my ritual to any of my team members, so that will not apply. My major edge is that I am fearless. I'm immune to fear effects. My major flaw gives me a negative to combat rolls per active critical I have. Past armor, so actual mortal wounds.
Mm-hmm. Can you repeat that? The major flaw again?
Major flaw gives me a negative to combat rolls based on my current crits.
Understood.
My minor flaw gives me a detriment to trying to convince people I'm not, like, trying to pretend to be someone else. Because I'm out of touch and I don't understand modern culture. I have a laser rifle which has a injector gun bayonet that's filled with tranquilizer. I have a high-powered laser revolver, and I have a sword and a hard light buckler. That should be everything that matters.
Sounds good. By the way, everyone feel free to start requesting either me or Remy.
Okay.
Next person would be you, Chromia. And please stay in the spawn box. Do not leave.
Ether. One moment as I. Okay, so job is fighter Meki. Meki being flat 0. Oh my god, okay, there you go. My major edge is I'm blanking. The Indomitable Human Spirit, which grants me a 4th crit limit. And I am able to fight within all 3.
Alrighty.
The major flaw is honor among thieves, meaning Samira's not a good liar, not a good sneaker either. So she is -3 to attempted sneaking attacks and the sneaking period. She's not very sneaky.
Sounds good.
Minor flaw or minor edge, minor flaw basically is unhealed scars. She starts to kind of break down slowly mentally if she's witnessing active torture, not considering experiments which are like, forced induced, I guess, but like overall just like forcing people to feel pain.
Yep, sounds good.
So
any crazy gear we should know about, or is that good to go? Basic like combat stuff.
Punches and shield, and she kind of hit hard because a lot of metal.
Sounds good. Ben, Nightshade.
Hello. Combat pistol. Yeah, no, it doesn't work at this map. Never mind. Sniper. The sniping things. It also has an attachment. Scope attachment that I have. Saber, standard sword. Hodlight does hodlight things, and tier 1 armor. Major edge.
I was about to say your majors. Go on.
Yeah. Major edge. I am heavily resistant or immune to most chemicals entering my body. Major flaw is I am physically weak. I cannot do certain strength related actions. Essentially a -1 or 3 depending. However, I also have a strength augmentation on my arm that adds a +1 to strength. So when that activates, cancels out flaw temporarily.
Sounds good.
Another minor flaw is probably won't come up because I don't think Jaro or Jaro's not here, but my eye cybernetic sometimes triggers, and when it triggers, I may have to make a saving throw or have essentially a small cyber psychosis attack where I
know how it works.
View some target. Yeah, you know how that works. Yeah.
Yep. Understood. To move on, the one who won't stop waving. The waved one.
I'm gonna make you come over here, so I'm gonna talk in VR chat. All right. Primary job scout, secondary job cook, specialty assassin. I have tier 2 armor plus hard light. I have my major edge, which is quiet killer. It allows me to give bonuses to everyone else on my team during stealth as long as they are doing it with me.
Would that cancel out theirs, Chromia's? Because theirs is a -3. Yours is you said it's a -2 or a +2, right?
I don't know what the plus is. I was never told.
Is that an edge or what?
It is a major edge.
Major edge. That would just, if they're nearby, they get affected by that boon.
Okay.
Okay. Major flaw, uncooperative patient.
Anyone that Cyrus does not trust gets a -2 when they perform medical rolls on him. He trusts no one. Minor edge, unfortunate survivor. Cyrus gains another minute onto his death roll timer. And this one's very important. Minor flaw. When in combat, anyone with a Plague Doctor mask is considered an enemy.
Man, you really shot yourself in the foot with this one, didn't you?
So, I'm calling it now. Either I'm gonna be the sole survivor, or I'm gonna be the one that dies.
Okay.
You got
So,
two in Harley. You'll be
give a quick thing for what characters do, because there's one very important thing before I go. Cyrus will go in combat.
We're literally going over it right now.
I know. I was just listening to it all.
He's gone. He's dead.
I'm in the channel above. I'm letting everyone know.
Oh, okay. Understood.
So, the one big thing that will be coming up is Cyrus will attack anyone with a Plague Doctor mask, which includes the 2 teammates on this fucking mission. So, expect PvP. Cyrus's stealth will, his major will counteract Chromia's major flaw for stealth as long as they're doing it together. But Chromia has a major flaw against stealth, and they also have a minor flaw against torture.
Change my status real quick.
Tier 3 armor's
Kyra's immune to fear,
Is it?
and Ven has a resistance towards chemicals.
Well, I got a 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
2 for
Alright.
tier 2.
NPCs be ready to get cards up. I think we're gonna start popping off here soon. Dudley, you're good to handle your thing. I have Crow
Sounds
doing
good.
player now.
Alrighty. Good luck, everyone.
I'm gonna make sure they are aware. What's up?
Alright. Stream, I gotta go for a little bit. Someone's DM me, they need help, so I'm gonna go help them. I will be back in a